find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. Okay, so it's early in the season, but we're starting to see some of the pieces of the puzzle fall into place.
Basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports.
And your starters night in, night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together.
We're only in the middle of the pack in assists last season. One of the worst teams when it comes to turnovers.
And that one's good, Boozer.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass. Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And one reason why the Warriors' assists might not rank that high, they did run a lot of post-ups and isolations.
They did. They like to attack on the block and off the dribble. Ball movement wasn't always particularly effective. But, it seemed to me that the Warriors were at their best when the ball was flying around the perimeter.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Nash kicks to Boozer. From 13, there it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Boozer's got his second bucket tonight.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Kobe attacking, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points run up from outside here in the first.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Nash dishes to Boozer. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bryant, and again it's the Lakers.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Here's Curry. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Rush outside. Shot's good.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Carlos Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, that's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true, Kevin. So a new team for Boozer, looking to bounce back after what was one of the worst seasons of his career, at least statistically.
Nash against Curry. Boozer a screen on Curry. Now the pass to Kobe. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Livingston. Warriors leading by 4. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Byron Scott.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 6 points for Kobe Bryant. The Warriors have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Livingston.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Kobe with it, picked up by Thompson. Nash with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Nash has got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Different look here for the Warriors. Lee's checked in for Nedovich. Green comes in for Brandon Rush. Barnes, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And it's Iguodala in for Thompson.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
And stolen by Barnes. Curry wide open. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one. But you always want to play well when you're in front of your own crew. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
From outside the arc. Rebound by Lee. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Barnes, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
It's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Into Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Great open look there. Green's got 6 points.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Pass to Randall. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Barnes for 3. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
A very important call here to make, and hopefully it's...
So as we end the first...
Tune in next Wednesday, November 5th. Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. Big-time hoops coming your way.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Pulling out the wings, it's Iguodala and Barnes. They'll get out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5. Kicks it to Henry. Inside. And Randall throws it down.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slant.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
You know, it wasn't really hard to see why the Lakers struggled so much last year. The talent was down, and also the defensive effort and focus was borderline embarrassing at times.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Thompson from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
Then the pass to Randall from downtown. That's good, and the Warrior lead has got back down to 11. Big bucket there from Kelly.
As you said with the Lakers, last year their defense was near the bottom in a lot of categories. Opponents averaged almost 110 points on it.
Iguodala gets the bucket.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, it was a bit of a mix between effort and planning and personnel for the Lakers and their defensive struggles.
Well, they would give up the most points in the paint and fast break points over the course of the season, and you give up easy chances like that, you're not winning.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Barnes. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hill, he's checked in for Randall. Young comes in for Wesley Johnson. Kobe's checked in for Xavier Henry. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. And the basket by Hill. Warriors leading by 12. Thompson for the triple. That's good. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Nash kicks to Bryant. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got 8 points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Livingston, that's good.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Well, Steph Curry, of course, deadly from outside last year.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Andre Iguodala is sneaky good. He said they say numbers never lie. I'm the opposite. I think numbers always lie. My game having a huge impact. It may not show up on the stat sheet, but if you watch closely, you'll see it. And Kevin, Draymond Green said, every team needs an Andre Iguodala. He is such a smart player. He does everything. Guys?
Green, a smart player in his own right. Thanks, Doris. And for Curry improving his driving ability, he already had the handles, but he tried to work on his strength to ward off contact.
And Kevin, you know, film study is also playing a role in that progression and development. He not only improved his finishing ability inside, he also got to the line more often. Result of being more confident in his strength.
Nedovic is checked in for Golden State. And the Lakers also making a switch. Boozer, he's checked in for Ryan Kelly. Lakers trail by 18. Nash outside. Good opportunity right here. And he gets it to go. 10 points for Carlos Boozer.
They've worked the ball around very well. And I'll tell you what, they continue to find good looks from mid-range.
Well, they're just taking what the defense is giving them because the defenders are backing off and daring them to shoot. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Nash outside. Stolen away. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And it's 8 points for Iguodala.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Well, you know, for the last couple of seasons, we've seen the Lakers really struggle with injuries to their star players, and it shed a less than flattering light on the team's bench depth. It's forced guys to step into roles that perhaps they aren't quite ready to handle.
That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Iguodala's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Lakers trailed by 19. Timeout called the Lakers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Their offense really sputtered in that game. They went through stretches where points became very hard to come by.
And Steve, you know, their play wasn't terrible. It wasn't too bad, but this game still is about making shots, and the shot making wasn't there.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Lee comes in for Green.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And Thompson kicks to Nedovic. And another three for Golden State.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
The drive by Bryant. Here's Young. That's good. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Tell you what, despite that hot start from long range, they've really gotten away from the three-point shot now.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter and all in your pass, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times. But the mid-range game and in-between game served me quite well. But that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second half. You got to go with what you do best.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Iguodala. Thompson against Bryant. And the Warriors take on two more.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
8. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making, too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Young in at the small forward position. Well, Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played, Clark, he's been pretty effective.
You know, Kevin, last season, around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. So the fit with their spread out system might have limited his playing time.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Steve Kerr choosing to coach the Warriors. I've said this many times, said Kerr. This is the best fan base in the NBA. The 2007 clinching win over Dallas was the best atmosphere I've ever felt in my life. As a broadcaster, even as a player, I've never seen anything like that. Guys, he wanted to coach in that environment.
They're loud every night. Thank you, Doris.
And he'll try to develop his outside shot to better fit into the Lakers' offense last year, but that's not his strength. I mean, where he's best is his ability to use his size and athleticism on the boards and really defensively as well.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
But it hasn't really translated scoreboard yet.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Nash.
I look back to last season and the year Stephen Curry had. 6th in assists, 6th in free throw percentage, and of course he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket, in the top 10 in points per game.
Steve, you think about all of the assists he racked up to get into that top 10. You know, he's a guy who always played with his head up, and he was a willing passer who was looking to make the pass at all times.
Bryant, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And Hill is one of the best rebounders in the league. He's a quality defender as well, and he can play some center. So if he can stay healthy, I think he's a guy that can really be a player to watch.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
From 10 feet out, no good off the front iron. Lakers trail by 20. Here's Lin. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
He kicks it to Young. Boozer with the screen for Young.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seems like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. And he has some huge nights.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Raymond. Green, he's checked in for Rush. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Sean Livingston. LA has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Randall with the bucket. And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up.
uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 11 points.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yeah, ball movement, player movement, they're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Kobe with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Lin with the ball. That's good. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Barnes kicks to Curry. And it's off from three-point range.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, it's not typical. I mean, they have been really dominant on the glass.
Launches a three. No luck. Some solid defense there from Lin. Lakers trail by 15. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 5 assists in the game.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Lin dishes to Johnson. Outside, Lin. He feeds it to Young. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Some fantastic numbers for Young. He has 15 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Nedovic. Lee comes in for Green. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Henry comes in for Bryant.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And here is Lin. He's got 8. On its way from Young for 2. And the Lakers with another miss.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Nash with no one around. Misses off the right iron.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And it
Tune in next Wednesday night, November 5th. Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Lakers trail by 11. Barnes and Lee are the 3 and 4. Iguodala out there with Nedovic, and it's Kuzmic in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Boozer a screen on Iguodala. In low to Boozer. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances in the free throw line here.
The Lakers winning the amnesty bidding this summer to bring in Carlos Boozer. He had a down season a year ago, but on the final year of his contract, he'll have some extra motivation to bounce back.
And for Carlos Boozer, weighed by the Bulls as they brought in Pau Gasol, but he can help this Lakers team.
Yeah, you know, he certainly bolsters their front line, and as I said, in the contract year, he couldn't ask for a better stage to showcase his game than the bright lights of L.A.
Davis setting the pick for Lin. Passes to Boozer. Dishes it to Nash. Back to Boozer. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Jeremy Lin is a bit of a scoring point guard. He's best with the ball in his hands, but not necessarily an elite scorer playmaker. He's trying to broaden out his game so he can play off the ball as well.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Lee passes to Kuzmic. Here's Nedovic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lakers trail by 7.
And to become better playing off the ball, Jeremy Lin has to improve as a spot-up shooter. He's actually been shooting better off the dribble, but the catch and shoot is something he'll continue to work on.
And Nedovic kicks to Iguodala. Now the dish to Barnes. Poked loose and stolen by Nash. And it's time for an injury report. For an update on Stephen Curry's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Warriors' head athletic trainer gave me an update. It's bad news, I'm afraid. He's saying that it looks like a broken ankle, which can truly be a devastating injury. That's a bitter pill for them to swallow at such an early stage of the season. It really changes the look of this entire team, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I'll bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Young's checked in for Henry. And Kobe is subbed in for Steve Nash. Lee, that's good. And Jeremy Lin working with the heart to develop his outside shot.
Yeah, he's actually tweaked his release to get the ball off more quickly on his way up. He's still below average from long range, but you know he's going to put the work in.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Warriors leading by 4. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bryant. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Bryant's running.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been too late.
But they're not all the way where they need to be yet, Steve. They've got to keep pushing through.
Look out, guys. I mean, I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Boozer. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Boozer's got 24.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys. This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
Timeout called the Lakers. And the Warriors making a change here. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to...
Young outside. Tries again. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And at this stage of the game, that offensive rebound and putback is enormous. I mean, that feels like a 4-point swing.
It's stolen by Bryant. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. And he gets it to go. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Thompson against Kobe. Releases. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot's good. Kobe's got 16 points here in the second half.
This is the NBA. You keep giving away the ball like this, the other teams will punish you.
And that can be debilitating for a team. I mean, absolutely crippling. Valuing each possession is vital to playing winning basketball. You've got to squeeze them on. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays caught just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Man, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
And Bryant kicks to Lin. Back to Bryant. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Kobe's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. On the wing, Thompson. Kobe with the steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Iguodala dishes to Nedovic. A three from Barnes. Hands the three.
I'll tell you what, they are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth quarter.
You called that one right. Causing some serious harm from long range.
Young with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails. Wow, a three to take the lead just moments after they've given it up.
Back and forth action in this game just gets more and more intense. Let's see if they can get the crowd right back into it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by one. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State.
Good! That bucket was absolutely huge. The defensive stop could seal the deal.
From deep, Iguodala. And another three for Golden State.
One after the other. Andre Iguodala getting it done.
There's 18 seconds left in the game.
Well, it's still within reach.
Yeah, but their offense, Steve, needs to be just about perfect from here out.
Here's Bryant. He nails it, and we're tied up.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
From deep, Iguodala buries the triple.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Andre, a new team of
Well, I'm sailing